Ya, pero te esperáis porque estoy terrible tocado.
Overrides knowledge on how to tame machines.
Ahora que lo pienso, el caldero me da la cuestión para tomar las máquinas. ¿Eso quiere decir que el compadre este Silence tiene el conocimiento de los calderos? No. Eso no se puede abrir allá. Esto es sospechoso. Bueno, nosotros no vinimos para acá. En una de esas después vamos a tener que venir en algún momento. Porque definitivamente no deja entrar. En una de esas escenografía nomás, yo le estoy poniendo mucho color. Ya démosle nomás. Subiendo. ¡No! ¡Ya había algo! Strike. Conmigo ya. ¿Eso no? ¿Y para la casa o no? Ah, me abrió la otra cuestión. Me dio el maquillaje, claro. Pero todavía no voy a la cuestión de los maquillajes. Eso es interesante. No.
Was that the spirit, Minerva? I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Si está acá, me ayudaría que fuera una misión de la historia. Para. Bueno, tengo suficiente falla. Ya, pero algo tenemos. No hay nada para subir acá, no. Va a pegarse una umbrella y va a destruirse. Parece investigación. Parece investigación biológica porque no tiene mucho sentido que vean con microscopio o computadora. Bueno, nanomáquina y todo, pero toda la idea de la nanomáquina es para la... es para... ¿cómo se llama esto? La biotecnología.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Oh, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay. Yeah. A ver si voy a decir por cualquier otro lado. A ver, que empezar a cambiar la cuestión. Ok. Espérate. Creo que hay carrera. Ah, no. Después voy a seguir subiendo, pero va a bajar el ascensor. Ok. decía que una 9. Así que en una de esas el lugar para la eugenética, las cuestiones de crear gente. Yo, no. Frick.
Locked.
¿Qué esta música?
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Ya estoy chato a las Minervas, tanto Assassin's Creed me tenían chata. Si jugaste Assassin's Creed y Minerva nunca te va a caer bien. En realidad ninguna de las cuestiones quería que te va a caer bien. No por el juego de los griegos, sino que por toda la onda de los antiguos, de la cochina esta de... Para la cochina esta de... se me olvidó cómo se llaman los compadres estos. Se tenían un nombre. Entonces no. Ok. Al menos conseguimos lo que está acá. Calma. Se puede subir, pero... ¿Qué cae acá? Yo. Yo. Buena. Buena.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
Ok. Esto es interesante. No me dejarían ir. Tiene clave.
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now.
Tiene
Turn
clave.
back. See what else
Eso quiere decir que esta cuestión es opcional. Tiene que ser opcional. Porque para eso primero tendría que cachar la clave. Y la clave va a estar en un documento.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Pues no sé qué fue eso de teletransportar, pero me ha pasado un par de veces. No solo en este, sino que me ha pasado también en el
Close.
Assassin's Creed.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
O sea, si tú literalmente vas a jugar a ser Dios, porque ¿cómo se llama esto? ¡Oh, Jesus! Dejáis que se destruya la civilización y después de que se destruya la civilización la volví a hacer de nuevo y después lo reeducáis a decir lo que queráis. Ahora, el único problema es que no sé cuánto tiempo. Se supone que debe haber pasado caleta de tiempo desde que ¿cómo se llama esta tontera? Estaba pensando Farpoint, pero no es el nombre que tiene en la cuestión. Farsen y toda una cuestión así. Desde que trataron de hacer la cuestión del espacio. Ahora, supongo que será caleta de tiempo, porque eso se supone que era antes de que se destruyera todo. ¿Cachai? Pero honestamente, no sé, porque simplemente podrían ser clones. Pero sé que la comadre rubia estaba en la época de Elizabeth Sobeck. Entonces ahí hay una cuestión media, ¿cachai? De ahí viene la cuestión que yo quiero saber qué onda, ¿cachai?
I think I can clear it.
De ahí viene mi curiosidad, no tanto por quiénes son estos compadres.
Another shaft.
Me interesa saber quiénes son estos compadres, pero más me interesa saber cómo llegaron acá. Porque uno de ellos es una persona que estaba antes con Sobek, po. Entonces,
Okay, now
uno
I've gotta find a
supone,
way to plug into this place.
los clonaron. El hecho de que yo estoy asumiendo de que todas las cuestiones de los antiguos están como hace cientos de miles de años, pero el hecho es de que no lo sé.
Looks like some kind of dome.
Y al no saberlo,
What's for?
estamos con problemas. Esto me recuerda a... ¿Cómo se llama esto? Otra pelea. Esta música. Yo... Esta música está buenarda.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
Sí, ella.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
¿Esta también le pasó?
Become part
Sí,
of
porque
her.
la única que tenía sentimiento era la cuestión esa de Frozen Wilds, po, porque era una inteligencia artificial diferente. Entonces, tenía como sentimientos, po.
Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Okay.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
I-
A moment. Scanning data.
Me está sacando datos.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant
¿Te imaginas?
access to
¿Puedes
your
tunear a los
capabilities?
animales? Como una montura con armadura y cuestión.
Shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
this time?
No. This time she's real. Barl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Eso es interesante. Buena.
So what was this place?
A regional control center where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Entonces un centro de investigación.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
¿Me estáis dando un hub? Nah. Nah. Nah.
That door leads to the west exit. But first, we have much to discuss after you visit the lab.
Right. Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
No sé, me está dando aire como a... Aquí está el hub, podía upgradear a Gaia, como... No sé, estoy súper... ¿cómo se llama esto?
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Aquí es donde pondría mis datos, si
So this
tuviera
place was here
datos.
all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about?
Sí, o sea, se hizo de Apolo.
He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
La ducha, supongo.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Y hay algo ahí al fondo, pero... Ya, ¿para dónde hay que ir? Ahí está.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
Wait, what?
I'll take a look.
What? Por eso dice parcial. Ah, tengo un cachito. Buena. Todavía necesito esto ya. Me pregunto dónde me encontraré Drake en Los Salvajes. Sería
Well, I was
interesante.
able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete.
Calma, deja aceptar esa misión.
You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Pero ya exploré, pues mapa.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility...
Ya exploré, ya no voy a explorar de nuevo.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern.
Debería tener cuidado para que no la pillen.
Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Olympia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Poseidon va a ser que cuando vaya a buscar a Poseidon voy a volver a meterme al agua.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location.
Ah, esta es la red.
It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to
Por
each
eso-
other across the planet.
Por eso sigue subiendo a la
making it
nube.
exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Sigue para hacer las
Without
máquinas.
it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
No sea el último.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Okay.
But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone. I was a bit so bad with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Mhm. ¿Quiénes son?
Do you know who they are?
Sí, uno nomás sé
The
quién es.
answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that precursor self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Makes sense. Entonces si lograron sacar el Odyssey. Si lograron sacar el Odyssey.
Calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius. That's where for Zenith, their ship.
Nice. Lo lograron
Yes,
entonces.
that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
En una de esas no lo hizo, o lo hicieron para
I don't. Why make it seem like they failed?
que no los persiguieran, po. Ahora tiene un planeta para ellos solo.
To know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. Strangers who tried
Eso
to
quiere
keep
decir
me
que lo
in the
lograron.
proving lab, the ones with the clone. Are you saying that they're from? That they're descendants of? Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Estos son descendientes, yo pensé que eran clones.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere.
Las inundaciones.
Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources.
El hecho que ahora pueda estar debajo de...
Fertilizes and tends to plant
Verdad
life.
que hay elefanta.
If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared.
¿Te imaginas? Son cuestiones secretas que puede sacar el juego. No would be cool.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet.
Makes sense.
Only through
Ahí va a
it
tener
can
acceso
I
al internet.
program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8% of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances,
Va a dominar a Minerva. O sea, va a
Hephaestus
dominar
would
a...
absorb me rather
Yeah.
than the other way around.
Yeah.
A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Las tres, po.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
En todo caso, ¿cómo lo vamos a poner en la cajita?
Unlike the other subordinate functions which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Okay.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So, could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
Yo, al tiro la guerra.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Ok. Esto es lo que estoy interesado.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
Porque así tienen competencia, po.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology.
Porque no
to get in
sabíamos que
their way. We
existían,
didn't
po.
even know about them.
Por eso, ahora que sabemos, somos una amenaza, po.
Well, could it be that they want the planet for themselves?
¿Quieren
The
Gundam?
strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction instead of salvation.
En una vez están tratando de salvarse ellos. En una vez se quedaron
This is not good.
quedó la embarrada con ellos, po. Pero no deberían, porque se ve que están mucho más aptos tecnológicamente que nosotros. Por lo tanto, Apolo, ellos lo deberían tener. Ahora, el hecho es de que, como típico, los humanos no aprenden. Tienen guerra entre ellos. Entonces están tratando de ahora escapar a la Tierra. No sé, hay tantas
You said
posibilidades.
Sirius is
Por eso me gusta.
really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Eso quiere decir que ya lograron viajar a la velocidad de la
So,
luz.
how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proven Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, the clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream?
Porque no... ¿Y qué sabe ella de Elizabeth, po?
To know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or
Sigue
perhaps
siendo
she
su
is a
propia persona,
subordinate
po.
and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
No, ella parecía...
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
No, ella cuando la vimos parecía como que
The
estaba
extinction
dudando.
signal didn't just wake Hades.
Como la están
It
obligando.
made every
Como
subordinate
prisionera.
function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yep.
Yes, as your encounter with them at the proving lab
Tan brigio
they
lo...
appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silen's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign
Se está
new tasks.
sobresaturando entonces.
As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
Todavía no.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
La firme.
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if we gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon,
Un año.
merge you with them,
We will only gain a few months more.
well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind.
Yo debería ser un caldero.
Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas.
We're going to Vegas.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
We're going to Vegas.
I think I'll head south. Try for Poseidon.
Understood.
Loco,
Poseidon will now appear as
lo
a
dije hace varias partes. We're going to Vegas.
Once it is merged, I may be able to detoxify rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system,
Tenía
defeat
aliado.
Far Zenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Espérate, ¿eso quiere decir que a través de este caldero podemos pasar al oeste? What the heck is that?
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based engine system
¡Aquí
connected
es!
to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already.
Yes.
Seems like there are more out there.
Exacto.
Okay, data module's in.
Good choice.
¡Ah! Adorno! Es pa... Ya, te callo. Yeah, no, this is better though. Tiene que cargar. Al menos me gusta que tengan imágenes. Ya.
Okay, I need to bring Poseidon back for Gaia. Marl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit.
¿No hay side quest o otras cosas? Terminal de fabricación. Escalera. Escalera.
I could head back east first, check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
No sé, pues qué tenís, po, en las misiones. Ah, sí, pero eso todavía no lo puedo hacer porque no puedo meterme al agua todavía. Una de esas. No me dice por dónde.
Oh, I've been down here before. That's where I first got into the facility.
Yes. Yeah. Nada, después voy a cachar. Para no seguir perdido tiempo acá. Yeah. Ahora la misión principal. Sal por la puerta. Calmado. Déjame ver el mapa, quiero ver. No me dice nada acá. Y acá. Wey, ¿era por acá o no? No, acá. No hay nada distinto. Nada distinto. Nada distinto. Entonces puedo pasar al oeste de acá. Ah, eso es interesante porque acá había encontrado la cuestión y pensé que iba a tener que hablar con ellos para que me dejaran pasar. Al parecer no. No, misión principal.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
No, no se separe, my boy.
After you, Aloy.
Está haciendo el casco la otra. ¿Eso quiere decir que habrá dejado su cuestión?
I need to head further west. To, get
El lunes
more of
se buguea
Gaia's
nomás.
components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed.
Se parece
I'm
caleta.
not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Aaron. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Eso, buen plan.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions.